Hey everybody, this is Kodak here, and today we're unboxing a little more Metazoo. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the Metazoo Spellbook. This is the half booster, what a lot of you might know as the fat pack. I call it a half box because it's roughly half the size of a booster box. It's typically the highest and most expensive item based on a card game that you will see at a store that is not dedicated to gaming. Like, at a normal game store, you could buy cards in the booster box, but usually at places like Target, this is as fancy as they'll get, in that it contains a pretty decent number of packs, not as much as an actual booster box, but instead it contains a bunch of additional goodies. This version of the Spellbook is going to be outmoded, starting with the regular first edition. This is a Kickstarter first edition one. It will be outmoded with the regular first edition, which will have some slightly different contents. It will also have like a token sheet inside. This one won't. You'll see what it has in a bit, but we can see the custom overwrap. It's got the Metazoo logo all over it. This is kind of fine for like on the front here, but on the back, well, the back doesn't really have anything on it. Usually, oh, there it is. 10 booster packs, 1 sealed holographic foil promo card, 1 metallic coin, 1 rulebook, 60 Metazoo sleeves, and a cryptid map. So later versions of this are also going to include a token sheet, which is pretty typical for a fat pack. They usually contain the additional components people need. It does not contain a resource stack yet, which, considering you need like at least 15 copies of each resource, and there are 10 different resources to go around, it is kind of a pain to stockpile them, but they are working on things that can compensate for that. They are working on putting out a special aura pack, and of course there's the fan art set, which yours truly is going to have a card on, which is going to be half aura, so it should be pretty easy to stockpile aura after this. Anyway, let's take a look. Underneath the seal, this one is, I assume you might have come here from the booster box opening, so I'm going to keep this one brief. Most of our unboxings are going to focus either on the rare card or whatever we might have missed. So it's called a spell book, hence why it has this this watercolor sort of book page detail around the sides. It also has this nice foil sticker seal here, forming authenticity. It has on the back what is called a crash lock, which means that as long as there's like something inside this box, it's kind of hard to open without making it clear that it's been tampered with. Let's see. A bit tricky to get this darn seal open. Let's see if I can peel it off here. Yep. There's actually information underneath the sticker. Look at that. Okay, so there is our sticker off to the side. Now you'll notice that this top here it does give way as though it was for a display, but this is not a display. This is just using the box because that is what the production company had handy. So we have our Metazoo map, which I showed off last time. We have our sleeves. This is a pack of 60 sleeves. They're not the most thrilling sleeves. They actually load from the bottom, which is a bit different. I suppose that's if you want to have them perfect fit, but otherwise these sleeves, you know, they're not much to write home about. Here's another example I have here. I mean, they're okay, but they're not really anything fancy. So we have our rule book. I've already discussed the rules in the video. I've discussed like the most important elements of the rules. Still, it's cool that there's a way to get a rule book without necessarily needing a deck. And then we have the card Cryptid Nation. Now the set name is also Cryptid Nation. However, this card, which comes only in the Spellbook, specifically says, from your chapter, which is your deck, contract a page, which is play a page, from the Metazoo Cryptid Nation set without paying its aura cost. Now, at cost 2 generic, that is insanely good and insanely powerful. Honestly, this might have been better if it added the card to your hand, and that still would have been powerful for 2. The thing is, this card will naturally get weaker over time. As new sets are released, new cards are revealed, this will be able to pull fewer and fewer cards from your deck until it can't really pull much at all. As long as they don't like make a version of this card for every set, I think we'll be okay. We also got a little coin that depicts the same artwork on here, and we have our packs. This is a Spellbook, so it contains just 10 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this should be a fairly brief one. Let's see what we got inside here, starting with this Babe the Blue Ox. Let's see if I can make it work. Boy, wouldn't it be funny if this contained a copy of Sam Sinclair? Wouldn't that just be hilarious? Well, we got Old Green Eyes, the spooky art on the silly, brightly colored card. Is paralyzed, has trapped. Oh, nighttime. Oh, we have a situation here where the packing is a little bit skewed, so the rare card is actually going to be in the middle. It's going to be right underneath this, and it is Sinkhole Sam, reverse foil. This is a card I don't have yet. It's a Sam. Although there's like 4 Sams in this set, so instead we have the common cards first, followed by the rare, followed by the uncommon. So this one is like Pokemon loaded. I wonder if that'll apply to the rest of the box. That will be certainly be interesting. So we got ourselves a rare card already. That's nice. So we have another Babe. I got like looks like at least 4 of the 5 of the, yeah, half of the packs in here are Babe the Blue Ox. Let's see if I can get Uncle Sam in here. Although it means that I'm getting cards that aren't on my normal sheet. Hopefully that means this whole thing will be skewed that way. We got Haste, Potion, Lake Worth Monster, Lava Bear, Meteor Shower. Oh, another Salem's Witch. Oh, spoke too soon. So now I have 3 of those. That's annoying. On to another Babe the Blue Ox in a row. Oh. Ah, Shadow People. I don't think we saw this one. Yeah, this one requires you to not look at your opponent in order to activate its effects. It's a bit of an oddball. Exploding Mine, Lake Worth Monster, Sam's EMF Device, Ice Spell. Ah, this one has the proper order. That's weird. That's weird. I wonder why the order is flipped like that. Hoop Snake, Lightning Storm, and Power Up Red. Ah, that's one of the obnoxious 9. I already have a copy of it, so this is a bonus one. What it does is it attaches to a monster permanently if it cannot gain the ability Immortal. Immortal means it cannot be destroyed by damage. It's a bit of a twist on Indestructible. However, because of how Breakthrough works, it doesn't actually stop Breakthrough, but it gets 100 extra health and 100 extra damage. On your Capstone monster, there's only like 1 card that like straight up destroys a creature in play. So on your Capstone monster, that is a very, very good choice. Yeah, there's only 1 card that I think does direct destruction, and it is one of the obnoxious 9. Heck, Exploding Mine, Fireball, Kentucky Hellhound, Lightning in a Bottle, Luck Potion. Oh, there we go. Regular foil Piazza Bird. Not bad, not bad. I now have 4 of those. Speaking of Piazza Bird, I seem to always open a Piazza Bird pack after I open a Piazza Bird. All right. Oh, we got Gumbaroo. Gumbaroo, the games, like I said, the game's Neospatian Grand Mole has the same effect. Killer Clown, Necromancy, Ah, Phoenix Rain. Wow, okay, so I have gotten, and a copy of Spirit Aura. Look at that, that's so cool. Kind of looks like graffiti. I also entered the contest for Spirit Aura, and I actually did like graffiti on a wall, which looked like this. Okay, so I have gotten, so far in this box, 2 of the obnoxious 9. That's awesome. That's really awesome. In fact, let me open up these sleeves here and put them in there. They're obnoxious 9s that I don't need, but because they're obnoxious 9s, I can trade for the obnoxious 9s that I do need. So even though they're cards I don't need, they're still money in the bank, which is very nice. They are still money in the bank. So yeah, the Power Up Blue, which is like the really, really weak, pathetic version of it, says somewhat limited power. Power Up Red says unlimited power. So yeah, this is another staple card. It's one you play on your boss monster, kind of without question. You slap that on your boss monster to try to get ahead. All right, here's a pack with Hodag. I haven't gotten Hodag yet. He's the only cover card I'm currently missing. All right, so we got Telekinesis. I'd like to see this card in foil. Frozen People. Don't think I've seen this one. It's a bit interesting. Its cost is X divided by 10, where X is your age in years, rounded down. So this thing would be a cost 3, 30 power 3. That's not very good. Earthquake, Water Gun, Proton Beam, Retribution, Rock Rain, Nighttime, and Gigi Bird foil. Okay, I don't have Gigi Bird foil yet. Still, it's a common, which is a little disappointing. Another Ox. Oh, do I have any? There's 1 Mothman in this whole box. Okay, 1 Mothman pack. Come on, give me some more of those obnoxious 9s, man. That's what I'm in it to win it now. Obnoxious 9s or Tripadero. Let's see what we got. Haste, Health Potion, Lake Worth Monster, Lava Bear, Mountain. Oh, it's one where it's in the middle, and it is Eternal Snowflake. Ah, regular foil. Okay, this is the one I needed. All right, Hide Behind, Retribution, and Transfiguration. Kind of weird seeing the rare appear in the center like it's a Pokemon style set. I mean, I suppose that is what the Terra and Aura cards are for, is to act as that backing. That's what a lot of games use those cards as a backing to help protect the rares. Light Beam, Lightning Bolt, Matlocks, Menehune again, Miracle Touch, Dark Aura, and... Whoa, that's a new one. Beast of Busco. Hungry Cryptid. Place the bottom of your palm at the top of the Beast of Busco's page. Every non-aura page controlled by an opposing caster your fingers can touch from this position is dealt 50 damage. Okay, so this is a power, so we can only do this once per turn. But that's one of the abilities. It's so far, I think, the only ability that it's a Chaos Orb. That's certainly something. It is a Chaos Orb. That is why it is any combat damage that would be dealt by Beast of Busco is reduced to 0. Okay, so all it can do is like a little like Gamera spin, I suppose. But still, that's very much a Chaos Orb effect. Okay, so let's save the Mothman one for last. Been getting some cards I need. That's good. Another number 5 on the Babe the Blue Ox pack. All right. It's upside down. Oh no. I'm getting all these cards that are packed in odd ways, and I'm having to rip them open, and I have to open it before I can even tell. Bookmark, Broom, Catnap, Chaos Potion, Balancing Beam, Shock Aura, Stone Skin. Oh, there's another Obnoxious 9. Oh, and Stars. A lot of people have been trying to get the Stars card, but yeah, there is Uncle Sam. This has been a really good box. So we have 3 Obnoxious 9s out of 10 packs. That's really good. Uncle Sam is one I don't have. Liberty Smash's damage is equal to 20 times the number of American citizen casters at this game. So that can be up to 40. I guess the idea is that it does more. It enters the arena awakened and gains shield when contracted if there's an American flag within eyesight. It is a universal card. I'm not sure why he's riding a slug, though. That's certainly unique. Oh, I see. He's an important member of the crew that delivers Metazoo's mail. He's on a snail because it's snail mail. Okay, so that is... For a single box, getting 3 Obnoxious 9s is pretty good. I haven't gotten Uncle Sam. It's one of the ones I'm missing. I've gotten a lot of ones that I haven't had before, like Sinkhole Sam and Uncle Sam and Beast of Busco. Those are ones I haven't a lot of copies of. And finally, our final pack, we are going to take a look at the Mothman pack, and I'm going to try to... Oh, this one's like halfway open already. If I can just be careful, I can finally have my archival... You know what? I'm gonna have to settle. It's not bad. It's definitely the one I'm gonna use for my archive. Okay, our final pack. Let's see if I can get nearly half of the Obnoxious 9. Grounding. Frozen People, Sam's Rabbit Foot, Snow Wasset, Power Up Blue. Yeah, here's the lousy one. Rock Rain, The Spookster, Holy Gem Parallel. Oh, well, a bit of a whimper to go out on. But hey, I got some good ones. I got Sinkhole Sam and Beast of Busco, which are some regular ones I haven't gotten before. I got Uncle Sam, a member of the Obnoxious 9. I also got Phoenix Rain and Power Up Red, cards that I already have a full set of from the Obnoxious 9. But hey, 3 of my 5 packs from the Obnoxious 9. I seem to have good luck with half boxes. I wonder why that is. But anyway, that was pretty good. That's probably the last of the openings I'm going to do, with the exception of a deck. But yeah, this is fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is the Spellbook unboxed. And until next time, this is Kodak signing off.